Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, today we are in the laundry room finally doing my video on how to clean your front load washer. So I have a full blog post on this when I originally did it, I believe back in 2018 when my washer was even worse than it is now, if you can believe it, and I had mold and everything in there. So I will link the blog post below so that you can learn how to remove the mold if you have it around the ring that goes around the inside. It's actually very easy to remove with bleach. So be sure to check out the description below with the full blog post and step-by-step on what I did. But come on in and take a look how dirty it's got it. Start with the rubber ring, the rubber seal that goes around the door here. As you can see, you know I have 2 dogs, so it is covered in pet hair, which is very disturbing. We'll have to clean that out. Also, here is where all the, I don't know if you can get in there and see it, but you can see how it's all white there. That's where your detergent is actually going to come down. So if you use liquid or fabric softener, this part will always be pretty dirty. I use powder. Highly recommend using powder on the front load washers. Here we are in my laundry compartment, and as you can see, again, we're pretty gross. Pretty grossed out. I have the LG front load, so all I have to do to open this up is hit the little push button here, and this guy slides on out, because you're going to definitely want to clean inside here. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see, but it's covered in just filth, because again, all your detergent, fabric softener, everything's going inside here. Alright, so here's the items that we're going to need. Good old baking soda and white distilled vinegar. Can't go wrong with these two when you're cleaning anything. An all-purpose cleaner, I'm just going to use my Thieves cleaner, scrub brush, towel, like a little microfiber cloth, and then an old toothbrush. That's good at getting into the ring here and into these hard to reach spaces. Let's get started. Okay, so now we're going to make our paste for cleaning the inside of the washing machine. So I'm just going to take about half a cup of baking soda, and then this is the fun part. You're going to take a 1/4 cup of vinegar, and we're going to watch it fizz up. I love this part. Woo! And then we're going to mix that together with a spoon. Let me show you that one sec. And we're going to form like a nice little paste, and this will be our cleaner for inside the washing machine unit. So to clean my inside compartment here, I'm just going to go with some dish soap and a good old scrub brush here. I think that works best. And then after we're done, we will clean it out with vinegar. Now these compartments also come out, so you can lift these out. Anything that you can like remove and easily put back, highly recommend doing it, because as you can see, it gets real nasty all back here too. And then we're going to have to get in here as well. Alright, so these, like I said, these hard to reach spots, that's why the good old toothbrush comes in handy. You just stick it in there, scrub it all off. I tell you, there's nothing better than a toothbrush. Alright, we're going to go ahead and clean on the inside of the compartment here. So I got my little paste that we just made with the baking soda and vinegar, my scrub brush. So you'll definitely want to use your toothbrush probably in here too, just to make sure you get in to all the little nooks and crannies. But this does a really good job of cleaning it. And then you're going to want to get up top here, because this gets pretty gross. I can't remember, but I think... No, those aren't removable. I was thinking those might be removable. But definitely just make sure you're cleaning the tops of this too, because sometimes lots of mold and stuff will grow on up here. Alright, so I just have a little spray bottle with vinegar, and I'm just going to spray this down pretty good, just to kind of let it rinse down from what I just did. But we're also going to do a baking soda vinegar rinse through here anyways, when I put the compartment back in, and it'll rinse it all out in there. But gosh, it already looks so much better. All that caked on detergent and stuff is gone. To remove all my pet hair that I have in here, which is disgusting, I'm going to use my toothbrush and see if I can kind of just scrape it out of here. It's so gross, you guys. So gross. I might just have to get in here with my hands. I mean, come on. Oh my gosh! There is more in there than I thought. Oh, that is nasty. Okay. I'm going to take more of my little mixture, and you just really want to pull back on the rubber ring here, it's hard to do. It really is. You could probably remove this, but I don't know how. And get underneath the flap here, because it gets pretty nasty, you guys. So I got all the hair out, so that was good. And now I'm just gonna go in here and I'm gonna clean along with my toothbrush along the whole ring. Here, and I notice, we're getting quite a bit of buildup here on the bottom. Probably where like some of the detergent touch. Just gonna take that toothbrush again with some of my mixture. It's gonna get a little messy, guys. But once we do our rinse, and I also have a rag, so I'll wipe this clean a little bit. But even on the floor, so I'm dropping pieces here on the floor, so just be prepared. You can put down some towels on that. But our handy dandy toothbrush will get in here nicely and get this like caked on stuff off here. Spray down the glass here with just my all-purpose cleaner and scrub this down. I have this rag and it's a little bit wet, so it'll help me remove anything that gets caked on. This usually doesn't get too bad, so you don't usually have to spend too much time on it, which is nice. There we go. All right, now we are going to drain the excess water that is in this tube and the filter. So on the LG, I have it right here in the front. I just take this little piece off right here. You're going to pull out this tube, so make sure that you have like a bucket, a bowl, something like that. And then you're going to drain this excess water. Make sure your machine is off. You do not want your machine on when you're doing this. I don't know why water sits here. I honestly don't. But if you're got a really nasty smell going on, this could possibly be the culprit. Oh yeah, it smells like rotten eggs. Like literally it smells like rotten eggs. So try to drain this. I try to remember, I forget a lot though, but I try to drain it pretty regularly. Again, I don't know why water sits in here. And then you're gonna just put your cap back in, make sure it's in there nice and good, and stick that back up. Then we're gonna move to the drain. Or the filter, sorry. So we're gonna come over here to the filter and you're just gonna untwist this. Again, other machines might be different. This is for mine, the LG. You're gonna take the drain out. See, it's gone pretty nasty in there. So I will simply just wash this in the sink. Lots of times there'll be dog hair and stuff like that in it too. So let's put the filter back in. So you're going to put it in and really make sure you twist it on nice and tight. If you don't, water will come out of it. So just get it on there real good. Put my little plate cover back on. And there you go. Alright, so we're just going to add our vinegar into each compartment. Probably about 2/4 cupfuls. Each of the little slots. And we'll close that up. A 1/2 cup of the baking soda just right here in the drum. Okay, so my actually has something called tub clean. So I'm gonna go to tub clean and I'm gonna hit start. If you don't have tub clean, that's okay. I would just run a regular cycle and it'll do the same thing. Give the washing machine a little once over here on the outside. They're all cleaned up. She's got some nicks and stuff. I've had this washing machine for like, I don't know, 8 years or so. Maybe longer even. So just clean up the outside. Now our washing machine is complete. We got the drain, everything cleaned out. Look at how good. We ran our cleaning cycle. And you can always run it twice if you feel you need to run the baking soda vinegar again. You can do so. Our door's looking really good. Again, my washing machine is probably 8-9 years old, somewhere in there, and it just looks like new and it still runs really well. I got this as clean as I wanted to. I probably could have got it a little bit cleaner in here, but I was like, yeah, good enough. All right, I hope you guys found this video helpful. The last biggest tip I will leave you with is always leave your door, and I do my compartment. I leave them both open, ajar when not in use, and that just helps the inside of the front load dry. I know a lot of people get nervous with front loads and they say, oh my gosh, it's so much work. I don't want to deal with it. But honestly, if you just do regular maintenance on them, they're great. Like I said, mine's like 8-9 years old and it still runs great, looks great. But if after you even clean it and everything, it still smells, and if you're using liquid detergent or liquid fabric softener, stop all liquid and switch to powder, and I guarantee the smell will be gone within a week. I've yet to have anybody switch and not have the smell leave. So that's another tip I'll leave you guys with. Be sure to subscribe while you're here so you don't miss any of my videos, and I will see you in the next one.